Hi, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Message, 1976. I'm giving it 1 camel dung out of 5 camel dungs. I hated this flick. It's going to be another Adrian mention. I don't know what Adrian sees in this. It's rated PG. And the whole thing is POV from the perspective of Muhammad. You don't get an idea that he has 13 wives. And they try to promote the stupidity that Islam is the religion of peace. All the while they're fighting in the battlefield and killing their Meccan brethren, the pagans. So how is that a religion of peace? I don't get it. Answer me that, Anthony Quinn, in the bonus features. Oh, man. And it's 3 hours and 2 minutes. I'll show you the disc. I forgot to show you the disc for Pride of the Yankees. But it just had orange lettering on it that said Pride of the Yankees. It wasn't very impressive. There's the message with Anthony Quinn playing Muhammad's brother, leading the Muslim army, when it was actually Muhammad who did that, not his uncle. So they tried to be politically correct with the Islam in this one. They didn't want to show well, they're trying to be sensitive, okay? So while creating the message, director Akid, who is Muslim, converted Islamic clerics in a thorough attempt to be respectful towards Islam and its views on portraying Muhammad. He received approval from Al-Azhar in Egypt, but was rejected by Muslim World League in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. In accordance with beliefs of some Muslims regarding depiction of Muhammad, notice the operative term, some Muslims, his face is not depicted on screen, nor is his voice heard. And it still wasn't good enough for the Muslim World League in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, where they go to pray on a pilgrimage at least once during their lifetime. Get nearly trampled to death worshiping this empty pagan temple. Anyways, because as the Islamic tradition generally forbids any direct representation of religious figures, the rule also extended to his wives, his daughters, his sons-in-law, and the first caliphs. All right. This left Muhammad's uncle Hazma and his adopted son Zaid as the central characters in the movie. So it's not historically accurate, this movie. It doesn't tell the life of Muhammad. It tells the life of Anthony Quinn and Damian Thomas. All right. I hated this movie as much as Caravans, which came out 2 years later with Anthony Quinn. They're cooking food on camel dung, quite literally. And there are tons of camels in this movie. So I wasn't being disrespectful by talking about 1 camel dung out of 5 camel dungs, because this movie quite literally is full of camels. So I got nothing further to say about that. I don't want to beat a dead camel. All right. So the film begins with Muhammad sending an invitation to accept Islam to surrounding rulers, Wait, that's the middle of the movie. Why does this movie begin in the middle? All right. Heraclius, the Byzantine emperor, the Patriarch of Alexandria, and the Sasanian emperor. All right. Earlier, Muhammad is visited by the angel Gabriel, which shocks him deeply. So the film doesn't begin in the beginning, it begins in the middle. The second part is where the story starts. The angel asks him to start and spread Islam. Gradually, almost the entire city of Mecca begins to convert. As a result, more enemies will come and hunt Muhammad and his companions from Mecca and confiscate their possessions. I thought they only had 30 when they fled for Mecca. Okay. I guess it's a slow trickle. Some of these followers fled. Well, the first Muslim guy, is the one who converts everybody with his voice. Because instead of a Christian bell, he uses his voice to tell everybody to come pray at the Medina temple where the camel got Muhammad to build his first Muslim temple in Medina. All right. That's how they got tons of followers, from the guy with the pretty voice, the slave dude. All right. Some of these followers fled to Abyssinia to seek refuge with the protection given by the king there. Yeah, the king is kind of a fake Christian. He listens to them talk about how they recognize Jesus as being the son of Mary and all this other crud, but they don't. What they don't say is that they don't recognize him as the Messiah, nor do they recognize the fact that he died on a cross, despite multiple witnesses to him dying on the cross. So there's that. He's kind of like the Jesuit Pope in my mind. This king of Abyssinia, because he listens to the Muslims and he says, "Oh, this is kind of like Christianity. I think I like this religion. There's only one God, but we have three: the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And they narrowed it down to one. They must be better than us." He literally says that in the movie. It's mind-boggling how stupid that sounds. Anyways, they head north, where they received a warm welcome in the city of Medina and build the first Islamic mosque, because the camel just happened to stop there. So Muhammad said, "Let's build a mosque here. This is where the camel stopped." They were told that their possessions are being sold in Mecca on the market. Okay, so they lost everything, but they sure know how to build a mosque. Muhammad chooses peace for a moment, but still gets permission to attack. That almost sounds like a self-contradiction there. They are attacked but win the Battle of Badr. Wow, those peaceful Muslims won a battle with their spears and their arrows. Must be the religion of peace. Anyways, the Meccans, desiring revenge, fight back with 3,000 men in the Battle of Uhud, killing Hazma. Oh, another battle involving Muslims. So they're not really peaceful people. The Muslims run after the Meccans and leave the camp unprotected. Because of this, they are surprised by riders from behind. So they lose the battle. The Meccans and the Muslims closed a 10-year truce. A few years later, Khalid ibn Walid, a Meccan general who has killed many Muslims, converts to Islam. Eventually the leader of Mecca converts to Islam too. And I like his wife. I'm digging her suit eyebrows. But it's PG film, so you don't get to see anything from her. She used to be Marlon Brando's side business girlfriend. Marlon Brando had an affair with her in 1954. She was kind of a leftist kook in Greece who got kicked out during the military junta there. And so she had to live in the United States for a little while until the junta went away. Anyways, she's very attractive. Even in 1976, I can't imagine what she looked like in 1954. But anyways, she really wanted to go after the Muslims. I mean, she was relentless. All right. Meanwhile, Muslim camps in the desert are attacked in the night. The Muslims believe the Meccans are responsible. Abu Sufyan, the leader of Mecca, is married to that hirsute eyebrows Greek actress who fell in love with Marlon Brando, comes to Medina fearing retribution, claiming it's not the Meccans but robbers who had broken the truce. None of the Muslims given him an audience, claiming, and the guy who converted, Khalid ibn Walid, claimed he observes no treaty and keeps no pledge. The Muslims respond, says, with an attack on Mecca. I don't think that's accurate on Wikipedia. It should say the Muslims respond by threatening to attack Mecca with very many troops and men from every tribe. Abu Sufyan seeks an audience with Muhammad on the eve of the attack. That's where he converts to Islam. The Meccans become very scared, but are reassured that people in their houses by the Kaaba, which is the pagan temple, or in Abu Sufyan's house will be safe. They surrender, and Mecca falls into the hands of Muslims without bloodshed. Oh, those peaceful Muslims again. They're able to take control of Mecca without any bloodshed. Boy. I think the message of this film is not to offend anybody, but I think they offended me in the process. And my son didn't even want to watch this, but he did watch the ending with the, I guess Muhammad dies, or no, the slave climbs on top of the kebab. And he starts going, oh, yeah. That was the part that he watched. Right? So I guess he was mildly interesting because he probably hates Islam more than I do. He said the Crusades were a good thing. So he's definitely in the minority there. If you talk to people around here, they'll say the Crusades were evil scar, a black mark on Christianity, showing how evil Christianity can be.
Oh no, how evil of them to protect Europe from being invaded by these bloodthirsty cults.
Yeah. See, my son knows what's going on with the Crusades. He taught himself on YouTube about the Crusades. Anyways, sorry for injecting my extreme Catholic beliefs into this conversation, and my sons especially. But I guess if I was Muslim, I'd be depressed, and the only thing I'd have to look forward to is paradise by sacrificing my life to Allah. And I don't understand some of the stuff, like some of their religious beliefs, like you can't cut down a tree. What is that all about?
How is this to go to home?
I don't get it. Or you can't. I forget what the slave was saying during the battle. Like you can't hurt a camel or something. What is this thing about animal rights and even tree rights? I never heard of tree rights before. Anyways, I guess I said enough bad things about this movie. Oh, it was I forgot to mention, it was financed primarily by Muammar Gaddafi, who ironically was trying to go to the gold standard. Libyan leader Muammar al-Gaddafi. He was trying to go to the gold standard before Bill Clinton had him killed, or somebody had him killed. Some Democrat president had him assassinated because he wanted to switch to gold, right? Anyways, kind of interesting, this story of the production. Financing for the project initially came from Kuwait and Morocco, and from then Libyan leader Muammar al-Gaddafi, then Libyan leader, before he got assassinated. But it was rejected by the Muslim World League. Emir al-Salim al-Sabah of Kuwait withdrew financial support. King Hassan II of Morocco gave Akkad full support for the production, while Muammar al-Gaddafi provided the majority of the financial support. The film was shot in Morocco and Libya. So there you go. Everything you wanted to know about The Message and my hatred for it. Well, combined hatred. My son hates it too. He didn't even watch it. I don't think he wanted to watch it, except for the part where the dude climbs on top of the kebab.
I was busy playing my game.
He's busy playing video games. Although he gets bored sometimes, he has to pick a new video game. That's how he cures his boredom. I thought he'd enjoy this place more than his other dungeon in San Mateo.
Yeah, because I don't have to constantly be told to take a break and read all these books.
Oh, you have total freedom here. All right, the Message gets 1 out of 5 stars. It's way too long. It's boring. It's like Caravans. I hated it. Sorry, Adrian. But I do appreciate you mentioning it. I watch these films so that other people don't have to. Other people besides Adrian. All right. So coming next week, I thought I was going to get The Message next week, but came in yesterday's mail. I didn't even know it. I was too busy sleeping the whole time. I must have slept like 16, 17 hours yesterday. Oh, it's just, my body knows that I'm going to work tomorrow. So it's like completely awake now, and I can think clearly, and I can do these reviews with my bearings straight, so to speak. All right. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. Probably wake up early, like 9 p.m. No, probably 10 p.m. because I got to do grocery shopping tonight. And then, then I'll do my energy drink. And then I'll watch a ton of movies, taking naps in between, like I always do. Anyways, those are more like my Thursday night. But this week it's Sunday because I haven't worked since a week from Friday was the last time I worked, thanks to my sprained ankle. And in my vacation here with my son, just sitting here watching and reviewing movies, serials, television shows while he plays video games and watches YouTube. All right. So the first one on Netflix is The Prince and the Pauper. Errol Flynn, Claude Rains, 1937. Hell Comes to Frogtown, Rowdy Roddy Piper and Sandal Bergman, 1987. Then I think that's a canon. I'm pretty sure. But don't quote me on that. Oh, I said pretty sure. I'm not sure. I take it back. Okay, The Private Life of Henry VIII, Charles Laughton, 1933. So those are the three movies on my Netflix queue. Let's go down my list because Adrian added another one. Let's do this. Adrian's been busy posting comments. I got one comment from Professor Quiz. He's telling me to see Shogun Assassin, which is like a mishmash of all the 70s baby cart movies that I've already seen. And I couldn't even find it on Netflix or YouTube. So, Curse of the Stone Hand. I'm looking forward to this one. 1965. They took a chilling horror movie, mashed it up with three different movies, and added some John Carradine footage. Curse of the Stone Hand. Oh, and I'm almost done with Daredevil's The Red Circle. I got about an hour left on that thing. So maybe I can get Curse of the Stone Hand in before I drop him off. That would be awesome. I don't feel tired like taking a nap, so I'm going to try to power through these, man. Try to get through these. All right. My goal is 2 reviews today. That's my goal. Gallery of Horrors, 1967. The Hostage. Blood Beach, 1980. Lady Whirlwind, 1972. Heavy Traffic, 1973. Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death, 1993. Tales from the Crypt, 1972. Inflation, 1942. Without Warning, 1980. Revolt of the Zombies. Assault on Devil's Island. Shoot Fighter 2, 1996. And last but not least, Samurai Cop. On Riff Tracks, no less. So that's the plan. Let me get through Daredevil's The Red Circle, then I'll get to that bomb of a movie with John Carradine. According to Leonard Maltin, it was a bomb, which probably means that it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. I'm crossing my fingers. Later.